Welcome to Entertainment Daily with
America is set to sanction Uganda, but not other countries, likes of Saudi Arabia, that has the same law. Let's dive right into the story. Watch this video through to the end so you get all the details. Uganda students from 13 universities protest Joe Biden's sanction threat over the country's new anti-gay law. Uganda students from 13 universities have taken to the streets to protest over US President Joe Biden's threat of imposing sanctions on their country due to its new anti-gay laws. The students from various universities across the country were captured expressing their disapproval of Biden's stance on Uganda's anti-gay law, chanting slogans and carrying signs. The students made their way in front of the parliament calling for respect of their country's sovereignty. The Uganda government has faced criticism after President Yoweri Museveni of Uganda signed a tough anti-gay bill into law that orders the death penalty for aggravated homosexuality, which is defined as same-sex intercourse involving HIV-positive people, children, or other vulnerable people. Politico reported, "This shameful act is the latest development in an alarming trend of human rights abuses and corruption in Uganda," Joe Biden said. The danger posed by this democratic backsliding are a threat to everyone residing in Uganda, including the U.S. government personnel, the staffs of our implementing partners, tourists, members of the business community, and others, he added. Biden threatens to impose sanctions on Uganda in response to the country's controversial anti-gay law. Now let me pull up some of the gay laws that they just put that is making the US to respond. All right, for those of you that might not be familiar with some of the law we're talking about, the laws, it says, what Uganda's anti-LGBTQ Act provides: persons convicted of aggravated homosexuality, it says death, so I guess that's the penalty. Persons who commit the offense of homosexuality get 20 years in jail. Persons convicted of promoting of homosexuality gets 20 years in jail. Persons recruiting children into homosexuality gets 20 years. Persons who has committed the attempted aggravated homosexuality gets 14 years in jail. Persons who has been convicted of attempted homosexuality, 10 years in jail. The owners of the premises that promotes homosexuality gets 10 years in jail. A child found guilty of homosexuality gets 3 years in jail. Media houses that publish materials that promote homosexuality, they will find them, they will be fined, and their license will be revoked for 10 years. You can do a little bit of deep diving if you want to really get to know more about this new law passed in Uganda that is making the US to threaten sanction, and even in their press conference, the press statement or whatever they call it in the US, I really don't care about. They talked about how some of the aids they give to Uganda is healthcare related, so you know how important that is. And this man spoke and smiled. Racism, and this is just something that will never end. Now, why am I saying this? Places like Saudi Arabia have the same law, okay? Why have they not done anything? Saudi Arabia just hosted their World Cup, right, recently.